You might be hungry more to start a new business. You might be hungry more to run in new ventures. Might be you have an objective to create more and more profitability and overall growth. Might be you have a right pricing model, right revenue model, right business model, but all of these become irrelevant until you have the defined forms of organizations. What is the name of your organizations? What is the legal name of your organizations? Like, I am Sajjan Singh. This is my legal name, that I am a Sajjan Singh. What is your name of organizations? And until you have the defined name of your organizations, your business will not be operated. Your all business model and all profitability model will become irrelevant. Think about it. Business model, profitability model, and all those models that you have defined for, and how much you have curiosities to start a new business, it become irrelevant until you have the defined forms of organizations. So how you are going to find the legal name for your business, this is important. And you need to understand the character, the advantage, the disadvantage of the business and the forms of organizations. This is very important that you need to understand. Here in India, there are around 8 types of the organizations, the forms of organizations you can set up. You would have the proprietorship form, the joint ventures, the partnership form, the limited liability partnership, the private limited company, the public limited company, the trust associations, or any other. You can have the defined. These are the forms of organizations that you can set up for your business. Now you need to understand that what forms of organizations are important for me, what forms of organizations are relevant for me, so that I would be able to create more and more opportunities with the lesser compliance. You need to understand this, because what happened in some of the cases, then you have started a business with the wrong forms of organizations, with the wrong name of the organization, and you are fulfilling more and more compliances, and there are additional burden of compliances cost that you have to bear, you have to absorb. So before you start to define the name for your organizations, you have to make sure that you have choose the right model of your organization, right name of your organization. For example, if you have started a small business, a small scale business, in that case, you would prefer to start with the proprietorship firm. And if you have started with the private limited company, in that case, you have to comply more for private limited companies. Like, you have to follow for the audit compliance, you have to follow for the accountancy compliance, you have to maintain the books of account, you have to go and create the records, maintain the system, and there are a lot of the compliances you have to follow. So what happened in that case, that you have to follow more, you have the compliances cost, you have to go and get audited your books of account. So there are the compliances cost in that case, and you will not be concentrate more on your business in that case, because you have to keep hire one of the finance persons in your business. So generally in a new business, a new ventures, or a new operations, the entrepreneur and the business owner prefer to open a legal name in the proprietorship form, so that there would be a lesser compliance and would have the more possibility to create the profitability and growth in the business, would have more possibility to concentrate on the business. This is that you need to define for your business. So the partnership form, where you would have the opportunity to create with your friends, with your partners, with your associate, right? So if you have more than 2 persons, in your case, you would start with the partnership form. You would have the limited liability partnership, where the liability of the partner is limited. In partnership form, the liability of the partner is unlimited. So this is the difference between the partnership form and the limited liability partnership. One person company you can also open, where you will start with the proprietorship journey. In the one person company, you would get the legal name in your hands, and you will start to create more and more opportunity. You would not need any partner, you would not need any members in your company. In that case, where one person company you have incorporated, when you have the more revenue, more business, then you start to get assistance from the bank in the form of funding. You would have the private limited company start to get audited the books of account, and start to file the income tax return, and start to make all those books of account, and you would start to get the funding facilities from the financial institutions or the bank in order to have a balance in your business. So this is the benefit of the private company. In a similar way, you can also open the public limited company where you have the larger organizations concept with the larger number of members you would have. In that case, you would start with the public limited company, but the compliances are more in the public limited company, and you would have the more additional cost in the form of compliances. So make sure that what you are going to start, make sure that you are fulfilling the compliances code, because if you are not fulfilling the compliance, your business will not be going to run the way you want it. For your business will be completely shut down over the period of the time, because there are certain costs for the compliances. So make sure that you are going to follow this, you are going to implement this in your business, and that is going to help you more and more opportunities in your business over the period of the time. Understand, this is very important. So what you need to do here is that you have to start the business, and with the starting your business, you have to define your legal name of your business, and your legal name would help you to create more and more opportunities over the period of the time. That is going to help you. So the different forms of organizations, basis of how you have the business, how you have the number, how you have the business volume, this is going to be defined, and there are certain additional extra compliances costs that you have to bear in your business when you are going to forms the different of organizations, different forms of the organization that is going to help you to create. So the partnership firm, proprietorship firm, LLP, joint venture, branch, private limited company, public limited company, association, trust, these all are the forms of organization that you can set up depend upon the nature and the volume of your business. This is that you need to apply. So make sure that when you are starting a new business, you are applying this, the different forms of organizations, and accordingly you are fulfilling the rules, accordingly you are fulfilling the compliances, so that you would be able to build up more and more business opportunities over the period of the time, and you would have the less possibility for the shutdown of your business because of the compliances. Isn't it? That is more important. Start to create the different forms of organizations for your business basis of your business requirement, and create more and more opportunities in your business. This is Sanjay Singh signing out. Until we meet again. Thank you. Thank you very much.